Licensure Examination for Teachers. Subject: the teaching profession and social dimensions of education, general education, for both elementary and secondary. Topic: the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. Question number 1. According to the preamble of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, the ultimate commitment of all teachers in the Philippines is to a. the promotion of quality education for all, b. the highest possible standards of quality education, c. the historical and cultural heritage of the nation, d. the state and the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Correct answer: D. The state and the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Why D is correct? The preamble explicitly states that teachers are duly licensed professionals who must live up to their high vocational standards and love of country. The first commitment listed is to the state and the Constitution. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A and B. These describe the goals of the profession, Article 2, but the preamble focuses on the oath and allegiance to the country's foundational law. C. This is a specific duty mentioned in Article 6, the teacher and the higher authorities, but the primary legal and ideological allegiance is to the state itself. Edge knowledge. In the context of a professional code, the preamble establishes the supreme allegiance. For licensed professionals in a republic, that allegiance is the state and its constitution, the oath of office, which takes precedence over specific educational goals. Question number 2. Which article in the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers directly mandates that a teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition and should behave with honor and dignity at all times? A. Article 4, the teacher and the profession. B. Article 8, the teacher and the learners. C. Article 11, the teacher as a person. D. Article 10, the teacher in the business. Correct answer: C. Article 11, the teacher as a person. Why C is correct? Article 11, Section 3 explicitly states, a teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition for which he shall behave at all times with honor and dignity. This section addresses the teacher's personal conduct and its effect on public standing. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A. Focuses on loyalty and commitment to the teaching profession itself. B. Focuses on the relationship with students, fair treatment, non-exploitation. D. Focuses on avoiding conflict of interest in business, financial dealings. Edge knowledge. The principle of personal conduct and dignity is an internal matter affecting self-respect and public image. The keyword person in the title of the article points directly to conduct outside of professional duties. Question number 3. Teacher A learned that a parent of her student, who is running for barangay captain, is illegally offering money to other teachers to secure their votes. What is the most ethical action Teacher A should take, according to the Code of Ethics? A. Ignore the situation, as it is a political matter outside the school. B. Report the incident to the appropriate legal authorities immediately. C. Confront the parent privately and demand they stop the illegal act. D. Report the illegal act to the school principal or proper school authorities. Correct answer: B. Report the incident to the appropriate legal authorities immediately. Why B is correct? Article 3, Section 3 states, a teacher shall merit the confidence of the community and therefore shall be loyal to the Republic of the Philippines, adhere to the Constitution, and respect the legitimate authorities in and outside of the school and never let his loyalty to be swayed by petty grievances. Offering money for votes is a serious violation of election laws and undermines the state. Loyalty to the Republic requires reporting crimes, especially those affecting the democratic process, to the legal authorities, like the COMELEC or police, first. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A. Violates the duty to the state and the community's welfare. C. Confrontation is potentially dangerous, inefficient, and does not fulfill the legal obligation to report a crime. D. While the principal should be informed, the principal does not have jurisdiction over election offenses committed by a private citizen, the legal authorities do. Edge knowledge. When the issue is a serious crime or violation of law, like election fraud, the teacher's duty to the state, Article 3, dictates reporting to the legal authorities first, even before school administration. Loyalty to the Republic is paramount. Question number 4. According to Article 8, the teacher and the learners, what is the primary duty of the teacher toward the learner? A. To act as a surrogate parent and guardian. B. To determine the academic marks and the promotion of the learner. C. To treat the learner with fairness and impartiality and not make distinctions. D. To guide the learner in the pursuit of his cultural and educational heritage. Correct answer. C. To treat the learner with fairness and impartiality and not make distinctions. Why C is correct? Article 8, Section 2 explicitly requires the teacher not to make false accusations or improper charges, and shall not make discrimination or draw distinctions, and to deal justly and impartially with every learner. This is the core principle governing their relationship. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A. The teacher acts in loco parentis, in place of parents, during school hours, but this is a legal status, not the primary ethical duty. B. This is a task, Article 8, Section 4, but the core ethical relationship is fairness and impartiality. D. This is a role in Article 9, the teacher and the parents, regarding cooperating with parents. Edge knowledge. In the ethics of the classroom, fairness is the golden rule. The commitment to impartiality, justice, and non-discrimination is the foundation of the teacher-learner relationship. Question number 5. A professional teacher is strictly prohibited from accepting compensation or remuneration from parents, students in connection with lessons taught, marking of papers, or school activities. This prohibition is found in A. Article 6, the teacher and the higher authorities. B. Article 8, the teacher and the learners. C. Article 9, the teacher and the parents. D. Article 10, the teacher and the business. Correct answer. B. Article 8, the teacher and the learners. Why B is correct? Article 8, Section 6 prohibits teachers from accepting any remuneration from parents and students for tutoring his own pupils in his subject. This prohibition exists to prevent exploitation and to maintain the integrity of the professional relationship with the learner. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A, C, and D. These articles deal with external relationships, administration, parents, business, while the prohibition against tutoring, remuneration is a specific ethical protection for the learner. Edge knowledge. Think exploitation. Any rule that directly protects the learner from being unfairly taken advantage of by the teacher, especially financially or emotionally, belongs in Article 8. Question number 6. Teacher B wishes to apply for a higher-level teaching position in the division office. According to the code, how should Teacher B address the qualifications and reputation of a co-teacher who is also applying for the same position? A. Highlight the co-teacher's weaknesses privately to the selection committee. B. Maintain professional courtesy and evaluate the co-teacher objectively, if asked. C. Spread true but unflattering information about the co-teacher's past. D. Refuse to comment on the co-teacher, even if asked by the proper authorities. Correct answer. B. Maintain professional courtesy and evaluate the co-teacher objectively, if asked. Why B is correct? Article 5, Section 4 states that a teacher shall submit truthfully and accurately all official documents and shall not make false accusations or improper charges against colleagues. While Section 3 requires honesty in applications, the guiding principle towards a colleague, Article 5, is professional courtesy and fairness, requiring truthfulness only when legitimately necessary, i.e., when asked by the selection committee, but avoiding malicious action. Why the wrong answers are wrong? A and C clearly violate the prohibition against making false or malicious accusations against a colleague, Article 5, Section 4. Spreading unflattering information, even if true, is often considered professional misconduct if done maliciously. D. If properly asked by the screening committee in the context of professional evaluation, refusing to comment can impede the process, which conflicts with loyalty to the profession. Edge knowledge. The core of Article 5, the teacher and the profession, is collegiate respect. The guiding mantra is, truthful, accurate, and never malicious. Question number 7. A teacher receives a letter from the school superintendent informing her of a pending disciplinary case. According to the code, the teacher has the right to A. Demand the immediate lifting of the suspension. B. Be informed of the charges in writing and defend herself. C. Personally demand a confrontation with the complainant. D. Sue the superintendent for defamation of character. Correct answer. B. Be informed of the charges in writing and defend herself. Why B is correct? Article 6, Section 5 states, A teacher has the right to invoke the principle that appointments, promotions, and transfers are made only on the basis of merit and fitness. More directly, the right to due process, the right to be informed and to defend oneself, is a fundamental legal right guaranteed to all employees, including teachers, and is implicitly protected by the Code's professional standards. Why the wrong answers are wrong. A and C. These are demands, not guaranteed rights under the Code's disciplinary procedure. The process must be followed. D. Suing is a legal action separate from the ethical right to due process guaranteed by the institution. Edge knowledge. When dealing with legal or administrative issues, like a disciplinary case, the strongest ethical, legal protection is the right to due process, i.e., being notified of the charges and having the chance to defend oneself. Question number 8. When a teacher criticizes a colleague, where should this criticism be directed, according to the Code of Ethics? A. To the Student Council for wider dissemination. B. To the parents of the student involved. C. Only to the colleague directly, and not in the hearing of students. D. To the highest superior authority only. Correct answer. C. Only to the colleague directly, and not in the hearing of students. Why C is correct. Article 5, Section 3 states, a teacher shall not make any false accusation or improper charges against colleagues. It further emphasizes professional courtesy. The ethical standard is to address the issue directly and privately with the colleague, maintaining professional dignity and avoiding public humiliation, especially in the presence of students. Article 8, Section 7 also prohibits teacher misconduct in front of learners. Why the wrong answers are wrong. A and B. Violates the principle of professional discretion and respect for colleagues. D. Going straight to the superior is only required when the issue involves serious misconduct that the colleague refuses to correct. Direct, private communication is the first, mandatory ethical step. Edge knowledge. The core ethical principle of addressing conflict with colleagues is diplomacy first. The mantra is, confront the problem, not the person, and keep it private. Question number 9. Teacher C has a financial side business selling beauty products. She often posts advertisements for her products on her social media page but ensures that her professional teaching page remains separate. Is this acceptable under the Code of Ethics? A. Yes, as long as she does not sell the products inside the school premises. B. Yes, because she maintains separate professional and personal accounts. C. No, because any outside business activity is prohibited for professional teachers. D. No, unless she is selling only to other adults and not students. Correct answer. A. Yes, as long as she does not sell the products inside the school premises. Why A is correct. Article 10, Section 3 states, a teacher shall not act, directly or indirectly, as agent of, or be financially interested in, any commercial venture which furnishes textbooks or other school supplies to the school where he is employed, except when his assignment is inherently related to such purchase. The Code generally allows outside income, business, provided it does not create a conflict of interest, especially by selling to or soliciting from students, parents within the professional context. Selling outside the school is permissible. Why the wrong answers are wrong. B. While separating accounts is good practice, the Code's focus is on preventing conflict of interest in the workplace, not just on account separation. C. Outside business is allowed, provided it adheres to Article 10 restrictions, e.g., no selling of textbooks, no coercion. D. The specific prohibition is on acting as a vendor inside the school or coercing students, parents, not on selling to all students. Edge knowledge. The Code respects a teacher's need for extra income but draws a strict line against exploitation. The key distinction is the school premises, professional role. Keep your personal business out of your professional sphere. Question number 10. The Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers is enshrined in what specific legal document issued by the President of the Philippines? A. Republic Act No. 7836, the PRC Modernization Act. B. Republic Act No. 4670, Magna Carta for Public School Teachers. C. Presidential Decree No. 1006, D. Presidential Decree No. 1964. Correct answer. D. Presidential Decree No. 1964. Why D is correct. The official legal basis for the current Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers is Presidential Decree No. 1964, issued by President Marcos. Why the wrong answers are wrong. A. RA 7836. This is the Philippine Professionalization Act of 1994, which established the licensure examination for teachers, LET, and superseded PD 1006. B. RA 4670, the landmark law ensuring rights and benefits for public school teachers. C. PD 1006. This law professionalized teaching and required a license, but PD 1964 contains the actual codified ethics. Edge knowledge. PD 1006 is the professionalization law, PD 1964 is the code of ethics law. Note the small number difference. 1006 established the license, 1964 established the moral rules for the license holders. If this video gave you an edge, sharpen that like button and subscribe to stay ahead.